everyone. Welcome to Grace United Church, part of Rivers of Grace Pastoral Church, Digby and Sandy Cove. For those of you who don't know, we have Reverend Alex Constable, his wife Sharon Constable. I'm Karen Cleveland, and that's my daughter Sarah Cleveland on the far end. Sarah and I are representing the congregation because, of course, we can't gather, but we are a bubble, so we can still be together. So this was supposed to be the Mad Hatter Tea Party on May the 2nd. The tea is still steeping.
Oh,
we have
nice.
chai tea.
I'll leave it steep.
And, it's probably okay now, Alex. Yeah.
You can pour it.
And we were going to, as part of our social hour, the first Sunday of the month, which is Food Sunday, food bank donation, and then we were all going to bring a bagged lunch and have tea and coffee together and celebrate Sharon's birthday and do a little farewell to Sharon and Alex before they leave us to go to Newfoundland soon. So that is why we're wearing hats, and that is why we have our tea. And instead of the lovely cupcakes that were going to be individually bagged so that everybody can have one,
Okay.
we have fresh made
Sarah?
strawberry muffins.
Thank you. There we go.
And
Karen.
thank you.
Isn't that nice?
So we will enjoy our muffin. Sorry you can't join us, and Steve Wilson, I'm so sorry that you're not here to enjoy this lovely muffin.
I know, we never knew COVID was going to throw us this curveball that
I
it did.
know.
The silly variant. But I know that you're with us all in spirit, of course, and for that we are truly grateful. And I'm very happy that I had this amazing bubble with Karen and Sarah and Ben.
Yep. Just the 5 of us.
Yeah.
I'm cold.
Oh, you're fine. We didn't turn the heat up because we're only here for this. The tea will keep us warm.
We have a beautiful topper for the table made by Margaret. Yeah, I don't know if you'll be able to see, but it's festooned with blue crabs and scallop shells representing the wonderful Digby scallops.
One thing Sharon and Alex, when they moved here,
Mmm.
loved the fresh seafood.
Yep.
Fortunately, Harbor Grace, I'm sure, has fresh seafood.
They do. I don't know about scallops, but they definitely have cod. And we'll see what else they got.
Yeah.
Do some exploring around that.
Cod.
There you go.
Possibly crab.
Cod cheeks and seal flippers here tonight.
Oh my lord.
The fish plant in town, there's some cod tongues.
Yep.
Mmm.
Okay.
So, trying to think of what else. We would have had speeches from numerous people telling you how much we have enjoyed having you guys here. Some thank yous.
Of course.
A thank you, I think, from all of us would be for the music and for introducing us to more voices and encouraging us to buy some so that more than just the choir can sing more voices, and we're really enjoying that. We'll miss your flute and saxophone and guitar and mandolin and drum and the list goes on and on and on. We will miss that, but we're very grateful for the opportunity to have made music with you guys.
And so much fun we had too, making music with it.
Oh my goodness,
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I still haven't mastered syncopated rhythm, but I do have a better idea how to work on it, thanks to Alex counting with me.
Because I'm not really the master of rhythm either, right? I remember I was in my 20s, I spent a year in a jazz choir. So that was all about figuring the syncopated patterns out, right? 'Cause that's all that jazz pretty much is syncopated rhythm patterns. And that and learning the end of the song first, getting that tight so that you wouldn't end badly.
Yeah.
Good tip.
Good to
If you
end.
have a good beginning and a good ending, it doesn't matter about the middle. Learn that in school band.
You were in school band?
Yes, dear.
Is that what you're, oh, yeah.
Never mind, Sarah.
Mm.
Some stories are not allowed to be told in church.
Sorry.
So,
And I don't mind actually this private little gathering with our bubble, because I think it would have been very hard to say goodbye, definitely.
In person to everyone, yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. Don't get me started. I do have a tissue up my sleeve if I need it.
Oh, wow.
But also thank you to Sharon, speaking of music, our soup, sweets, and song evenings that you got us started with. Those were a blast.
Well, that was kind of like a good collaboration with Linda Cox too and Eric. Like just, we like to, of course, we're a church group. We like to eat together. We definitely like making music together.
Definitely.
And it was just a good time to, you know, people wasn't just singing, but a little bit of hamming it up.
Oh, yeah. For anybody who's watching who doesn't know what soup, sweets, and song were, it was the only thing served was soup. Everybody brought a crock pot of homemade soup. And we would have homemade biscuits and crackers and things, and of course dessert. And you could just help yourself to whatever kind of soup you wanted. We had small tables set up, and it was open to the public, free will offering. And once everyone had eaten, then the entertainment would start. Sometimes there would be guest musicians would come in. We'd have Noel Lucas and Brad Huey.
Oh, yeah.
And sometimes we'd have really special guests like Beauregard from down south, made a couple of appearances. He's retired now.
We had musicians from PEI
Oh,
and
that's
also
right.
from the local high school. Some people.
Yes, we
came
had
Oh, yeah.
some young musicians from the local high school, little band group came down. So we've had a lot of fun. And people from the public enjoyed coming and joining with us. And so hopefully, once COVID is over, that is maybe something that we will continue to do, because like Jesus said, where 2 or 3 are gathered together, there I am also. And if you're United Church folks, where 2 or 3 are gathered together, there will be food.
Definitely.
Definitely. We like to get together and share food and share good times. Pardon me, that's not a COVID cough, that is a muffin crumb.
And I think over the last 5 years, there certainly have been a lot of merrymaking, a lot
Yes.
of wonderful music made together. And certainly I'm going to be taking that away with me as part of some of my favorite memories.
Definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
And our concerts that we had here in the church, we had
yes.
Tomato, where the choir got to sing with these amazing musicians from New Brunswick.
So fun.
We had Heather Rankin and...
Yeah, trying to whisk Eric away in the travel. I think Eric was volunteering to travel with Heather Rankin.
Oh, was it?
That
Now
was
it
quite-
comes out.
Yes, it's claim to fame. This
So-
brush with stardom.
And, oh my goodness, trying to think the name of... Oh.
Dave Gunning.
Yes, Dave
Yes,
Gunning was here.
amazing.
Actually, Dave Gunning was here twice.
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful guy. They were all wonderful people as well as amazing musicians. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
Yes, it
definitely.
So,
Yeah.
thank you for organizing that for us.
Yeah.
And,
The Heather, having get to share the stage with Heather Rankin, that was like my Nova Scotia pinnacle experience in this church with this congregation and Heather Rankin being a come from away. We just revered the Rankin family. Like from Ontario, we're just like, oh my
Huge
goodness.
fans.
Yeah, huge fan. So
Is she
that
related
was.
to the Premier Rankin?
Oh, probably some sort of a cousin. If you're a Rankin from Cape Breton, you're probably related.
Yeah.
I imagine.
Yeah. And our 50-50 Unplugged afternoons once a month that you and Jerry Thurber organized, where local musicians would come in, and more music, more food,
Yes.
and half the money raised would go to a different local charity every month, and half would go to our church's benevolent fund.
Yeah, that was
And,
amazing.
We've had some really, really good times with that too. So hopefully, again, when COVID is settled down,
Yeah.
maybe we can get back into those things in our new social space.
Oh,
Yeah, it's amazing how music and food seem to find a place in just about everything that we would do together as a church. right?
Definitely,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Music and food is a big part of what makes us us.
Yep.
So, I think another thank you on behalf of the congregation for both of you would be your support and leadership when the church hall burned.
oh,
Yes.
that was very hard.
You helped us sort through some difficult decisions, and we eventually came around to realizing that your original suggestion that had got shot out of the water was
That happens now and again.
was actually really the most feasible thing to do, and it's done. We have a beautiful space here for having our
Tea parties.
Our tea parties.
Yes.
Yes.
Our
We
Mad
have-
Hatter tea parties.
We have a beautiful new little kitchen, and we have a bathroom in the church.
I will
and-
make sure that we post some pictures on our Facebook page, so people can see what the renovations have looked like,
Yes.
because it really is amazing
Yeah.
from start to finish, how this place is transformed, and it's full of life again, eh?
Yes.
It really
Yes.
is,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm so happy for Grace United to get to move forward in such a positive way.
And literally move forward because
Yeah.
the back 5 rows of pews, so the congregation every Sunday moves forward.
So the
Which is
minister really loves that.
That's right.
You can't
Yeah.
hang out in the
I
back
can see the
anymore.
whites of your eyes.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
No
funny,
more
yeah.
back pews. They're halfway up now.
No.
So on behalf of the
Aw.
congregation, we have a little gift
Wow.
as a farewell. And I don't know if you can see it, but there's music notes. Yes, I know it's Christmas paper, but tonight it's representing the music that we've shared together here. And this is from all of us for you
Nice.
in our appreciation and love for the
Thank you.
time you've had with us.
Should we open it now?
Yes, please.
Okay.
That's part of the deal.
Very
So that everybody
nicely.
can see what it is.
That
What
was
is for saucers?
the mad part of the tea party.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Thank you.
Little one. There, just leave that saucer
Oh,
right
there
there.
we go.
Yeah, the card is taped to the box, so I just
Okay,
left
you
the
do the
card
carbon.
on there.
Oh, sunrise.
Oh, you probably can't see it, but Puffin made Puffins on the card, which is really great.
Puffins?
Oh, and a chickadee, butterfly, random flowers, I don't know what they're called. 'Cause we're on our way to the land of puffins, right? This is- Okay, so it says, thank you with purple flowers on it. Dear Alex and Sharon, thank you so very much for 5 wonderful years with
Aw.
us. They really were 5 wonderful years.
Yes.
You will be greatly missed.
Aw.
We wish you well in your new charge. Think of us when you look out this
Aw.
lighthouse. God bless. Grace United Church Congregation. Oh.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, wow.
This is beautiful.
That's just so amazing.
So for
That
those of you who
is,
can't get a
oh.
good look, it's a lighthouse and water and cliffs and everything, and it was made by Emery and Sheila Salzman at Sunroom Glass,
Oh, really?
Beautiful.
and Eric and Linda picked it out.
Oh,
It
my
is
heavens.
gorgeous.
Yeah.
It is beautiful. And of course, our time spent living in Digby was on Lighthouse Road, so very appropriate. And then of course, the image of the lighthouse as people of faith.
Yep.
Yeah,
It's an important
heading
one.
together, journeying together towards the light. It's very fitting and it's beautiful. I love this.
Yes.
Beautiful. We'll take a picture in our new home where it's going to be hanging, and we'll send it to you guys to share it so you'll see it. Definitely will have a place of honor in our.
Oh, there was our house on Lighthouse Road. When we were viewing it online over 5 years ago, one of the windows had this stained glass lighthouse on it. That's the best part of that house. And then we got there, and that previous owner had taken it with her,
Of
which
course.
of course is fine.
Yes.
But then to receive this as we're leaving is pretty hilarious and cool.
Very nice.
On This way you can think of us, and you can think of your trips to the lighthouse, because I know you
Yeah.
guys
Yeah.
really enjoy going down to the lighthouse.
Oh,
Every
yes.
time the kids were home, you
Oh, definitely.
down and take your
Point
pictures.
Prim, right at the end,
Point
yeah,
Prim,
right
yeah.
at the end of the street. But I will put a little plug in for our future online services, because Alex and I each are going to do a best of reminiscing of our time, the last 5 years, interspersed with scripture and song, and we're going to relive some of our favorite moments here at
Oh.
Grace United in the last 5 years. So that's coming up once before I go and once before Alex goes. We're having a top 11 memories at 11 o'clock. So that is going to be shared
okay.
online. So you have to stay tuned. Some of you, of course, are going to feature very prominently in our reminiscing, and you'll have to stay tuned for further details. This is to be continued.
Okay. Don't turn it off just yet.
Okay.
Speaking of song, and I should have had these organized, I happened to think what would be an appropriate song
Ah.
for sort of a blessing to see you on your way. And I broke my glasses, so these bifocals don't work as good.
Must be one more step.
Oh my word.
Is it?
Yes, it is.
Oh, no kidding.
How's that?
Because Karen is my
6:39.
sister from another mister.
Yeah. Peas from the same pod.
6:39.
6:39.
And you'll know we're taking reservations for our visit in Harbor Grace.
I hear there's lots of bedrooms. She's got lots of room for company.
Definitely.
Yeah. So this is our blessing for your new journey as you leave us,
Aw.
that God will go with you as part of your journey, and that you will find good friends, good music, and your new churches and your new home in Harbor Grace.
Aw.
And when you see your dad, you're going to give him a giant hug from all of us.
Definitely, definitely.
Yeah.
Okay.
First one?
Thank you so much for hosting this celebration. We really appreciate it.
Oh,
We
Yeah.
wish you were all here.
there's one thing we forgot.
Oh, yes.
We have to wish Sharon a happy birthday.
And when we head over to Newfoundland, I'm going to be in isolation, of course, COVID isolation for 2 weeks. And that would be enough usually, except for Alex is coming a little bit later. And he is going to be spending his 60th birthday in isolation in Harbor Grace. So I'm going to go into isolation again so that Alex is going to have some company
Yeah.
on his 60th. And this, of course, my 59th birthday, 59th trip around the sun.
Yeah.
Happy to be here at our
Yes.
tea party.
There you go. So before we sing the hymn, we need to sing happy birthday. You want to
Okay.
sing, Sarah?
Yes.
Okay. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sharon.
And Alex.
Happy
birthday to
us.
you. COVID blow. Oh, actually, no, it's a cupcake. You can blow on your own.
Thanks again, everybody. I know all your well wishes. I feel them with me.
Okay, so we will finish off with, now, if you have your hymn books at home, number 639 in Voices United. One more step along the world, they go.
Okay.
One more step along the world I go.
One more step along the world I go. From the old things to the new.
Keep me traveling along with you, and it's from the old I travel to the new. Keep me traveling along with you. Round the corner of the world I turn, more and more about the world I learn, all the new things that I
traveling along with you. As I travel through the bad and good, keep me traveling the way I should. Where I see no way to go, you'll be telling me the way I know. And it's from the old I travel to the new. Keep me traveling along with you. Give me courage when the world is rough. Keep me loving though the world is tough. Leap and sing in all I do. Keep me traveling along with you. And it's from the old I travel to the new. Keep me traveling along with you. All together. You are older than the world can be. You are younger than the life in me. Ever old and ever new. Keep me traveling along with you. And it's from the old I travel to the new. Keep me traveling along with you. God bless you all until we meet again.
God
Amen.
bless.
Amen.
Amen.